to start with the daily time frame again. All right, in the daily time frame, I say that price is currently reacting from this supply zone. So price is reacting from this supply zone in the daily time frame. And if we could read the internal structure, we have this break or structure to the upside. This break or structure to the upside, and after the break or structure to the upside, we have this other block which causes a break or structure. All right, let's move to our 4-hour time frame. All right, I'm coming. All right, this so in our 4-hour time frame, right? In our 4-hour time frame, let's check the recent break or structure to the upside. This is the break of structure, and this is the 4 hours order block. So we also have this internal break of structure. We have this internal break of structure, right? So let's move to 2 hours. All right, in 2 hours, we have this order block which is currently sitting here. So price is reacting from the fair value gap in our 2-hour time frame, and not the order block. Price is currently like reacting from the 2-hour. So I'm not order block. So let's move to our 1-hour time frame. All right, we also have this zone sitting here. We also have this zone currently sitting here, right? In our 1-hour time frame, if you can read the internal break or structure very well, we have this break or structure to the upside. We also have this break or structure to the upside. So we have this break or structure to the upside. All right, we have this break or structure to the upside, and this is like the other block. If you can read here, price is currently reacting from the other block from the which break this internal structure. This is internal structure. We break this internal structure, right? Price is currently reacting from this other block. We break the internal structure. So this is the other block. In our 45-minute time frame, right? Now, 45-minute time frame, we have the other block here. Price does not have the other block which break the structure, right? So this is also other block. This other block, because we have a break or structure which is stated here. So we have a break or structure to the upside, which is currently like stating here. All right, in our 30-minute time frame, we're also going to refine the other block to our 30-minute time frame, right? So I'm going to refine the other block in our 30-minute time frame. So in our 30-minute time frame, this here is like here's currently just like a support in our 30-minute time frame. Let's go to our 15-minute time frame. Let's also refine this other block to our 15 minutes. Our 15 minutes, right? Let's refine the other block to our 15 minutes. So currently at this structure here, here is just like a support level in which price is like currently bouncing up and down. So here just like a support level. Here just like a support level. So we are not trading support and resistance, but we are implementing support and resistance in SMC. So if you want to know how I implement support and resistance with SMC, that's the benefit of the mentorship program, because I explain everything to my students in the mentorship class. So I explain everything to them. All right, this is the support zone. This is just a support zone. This is the support zone. So since we have this, let me say we have a resistance zone, right? We also have this resistance support zone, which is currently like sitting here, right? So since we are not trading support and resistance, we need a breakout to give us a direction. We need a breakout either to the upside, give us direction, a pullback, we move price to the upside and the other block. So currently here, I'm not seeing any setup. I'm not seeing any setup in gold. So currently I'm not seeing any setup in gold except this setup here, except this around this corner. All right, except this corner. I'm not like seeing any setup on gold except this corner. So except this corner. So we are just going to like unless you want to set pending order and wait for price to reach here. But If you want to leave it, just leave depending on that. Let's see what price is going to do here around here. So if price is going to like bounce at this support and give us a move to the upside, right? So that we can have a new break or structure. But I also want you to note we are having an imbalance here. We are having a strong imbalance here, right? We are having a strong imbalance at this level in which price is going to like Fed. So we're having a strong imbalance at this level. So price could like tap on the support. Price could like tap from this support level, go to the this supply zone and move to the downside. So once price did that, we have a change of character, right? Like we have a change of character to the downside, right? We have a change of character to the downside. We jump price and move the market to the downside. So this is what you are going to do. But first, you just need to like wait. If you want my secret on how I trade, sometimes when the market opens on Monday, right? And if I don't see any setup, so all I just need to do is to wait for the market at least 5 hours, 3 hours to know the real movement of the market before joining the market. So I don't trade blindly. So I don't trade blindly. Just need the market to give you the move. Give you the move. If it's an uptrend, find the other block and move price to the upside. If it's a downtrend, find the other block and move price to the downside. If it is a sideways market or range market, let price give you a direction. If price give you direction to the upside, join the direction to the upside after you saw a change of character. So this is our trade. This is our trade. So currently, I'm not seeing any setup in gold except this setup around here. So except this setup around here to take a buy to the upside. So price this year will take a buy to the upside, if possible buy to the upside. So this is just the analysis on gold. All right, I'm going to like analyze. I'm going to like analyze Europe USD. So I'm going to like analyze Europe USD. I hope you guys are with me, right? Hello. Are you guys with me? All right. All right, this is Europe USD, right? This is Europe USD. So I'm going to analyze it and I'm going to like start from the daily time frame, which is the 2 hours time frame, right? I'm going to like start there. So we have this break or structure to the upside. We have this break or structure to the upside. After the break or structure, we have this break order block which causes a break or structure to the upside, and you can see a retracement to the downside. All right, let's move to like 4 hours time frame. All right, this is my 4 hours time frame, right? This is my 4 hour time frame. After this break or structure to the upside, so we have, I'm going to use this other block that causes the break or structure to the upside because of liquidity. Price will love to take out liquidity from here. So if you want to know how liquidity is also the benefits, like join the mentorship program to know how to identify liquidity. So we have this break or structure to the upside. After the break or structure, we have this right. We have this move, and price has reacted from the move. You see how price like tap in from the other block that causes the break or structure, right? Price tapping from this other block which causes a break or structure and give us a move before returning back and using that other block as support zone. And using that other block as support zone before the market closed on Friday. All right, and after that we have this. Let's move to our 2 hours time frame. Let's move to our 2 hours time frame. All right, in our 2 hour time frame, this is also the other block. You see how price reacted to it, right? So price reacted to it and used that side as support. Currently, let me just put it as support zone. So price has reacted to it and dish out its move. So we are using that side as this support zone. Can you see how we have this break or structure, right? So price disrespected the break or structure and take out liquidity before bouncing to the right break or structure. And that's why I always say that in your analysis, try to identify liquidity. Try to identify liquidity. If you can't identify liquidity, right, you build a liquidity in which price is going to like take out before moving to its direction. So try to identify liquidity. So I'm going to just like refine this other block to visualize it using this other block. Going to use this other block in our 2 hours time frame. All right, in our 2 hour time frame, right? In our 2 hour time frame, what I can say is that price is current. Let's just look at where price is reacting to. So price is reacting from this this support zone. So price is like reacting from the support zone. So let's move to our 45-minute time frame. All right, in our 45-minute time frame, let's just read the internal record structure. So we have price take out liquidity at this point, move to the downside. So price take out liquidity at this point and reacted by resistance zone. So price is like reacting from this resistance zone, right? So price is like reacting from this resistance zone and move to the downside. Price is giving us that support movement. So we have this internal break or structure which is going to like sit here. So after this internal break or structure, right? So after this internal break or structure, so price reacted from the other block that causes the break or structure to this movement. And after that, price reacted from this supply zone. Price reacted from this supply zone, right? This supply zone, price reacted from this supply zone before giving this move, this bearish move, right? Price reacted from support and hit the supply zone before giving this bearish move to the downside. All right, and after that, let's go to our 15-minute time frame, which is the entry time frame. All right, in a 15-minute time frame, I also want to read the price action, which price is currently stable here. Now, I want us to listen carefully. All right, so we have price take out liquidity at this point. I'm not going to call it break or structure to the upside. It means liquidity. It means liquidity. For me to have a break or structure to the upside, I need price breaking structure to the upside. So for me to have a break structure to the downside, I need price to break structure to the downside always. So price take out liquidity at this point. So I always emphasize this to my students for better understanding about the market structure. Because if you don't understand how the market works, market structure works, it's going to be a big problem for you trading SMC. All right. Now I want you to listen carefully. Price take out liquidity at this point, right? Price take out liquidity at this point and reacted from this price reacted from this other block in the supply zone. Price reacted from the other block in the supply zone and give us a bearish move to the downside. And also price is currently like reacting from another price research also reacting from this fair value gap in the supply zone and give us a move to the downside. So for me to like trade this right now, right, all I just need to see on money market is that I want price to give me a break or structure to the downside or a break or structure to the downside. After a break or structure, I'm going to position. I'm not going to use this or other block here. I'm not going to use this other block which is sitting here. I'm going to use this other block as liquidity. I'm going to use this other block as liquidity and I'm going to position at this spot, this other block. I'm going to like position at this other block. First, I need price to give me a break or structure to the downside. I need price to take out this week. Taking out this week with candle close above it. I don't want to see weak rejection break. I don't want to see weak rejection break. So I just need the body of the candle to close below it. And after that, I'm going to position for a sell at this point and move the market to the downside. So I'm going to use this other block as liquidity. I'm going to use this other block as liquidity. Since price do not tap us in this other block, so this other block is still valid because we have a little bit FVG in it, and also we have this liquidity which price is going to like take out, tap from here and move to the downside. I hope you guys are following up, right? Are you guys following up?
We are following up.
All right. I'm going to analyze US 30. US 30. I'm going to analyze US 30, and I'm going to like go to the daily time. All right, I'm going to analyze US 30, and I'm going to like go to the daily time frame. I'll start my analysis. All right, this is US 30. Currently, we have this break or structure to the upside, and after the break or structure to the upside, we have this other block here, which price tap in and moving to the upside. So price tap in the other block and move to the upside. So in our 4 hours time frame, right? You can see how price reacted from this other block and move to the upside. You can see it, price reacted from the other block and move to the upside. So in our 2 hours time frame, so the price reacted from another block and move to the upside. So I just want the move I've already been given. So I want us to read internal structure. All right. In internal structure, we have this break or structure to the upside, right? We have this break or structure to the upside. So since we have this break or structure to the upside, we have fair value gap 1, this other block 1, and also we have this other block 2. So which other block we are going to like take trade from? So we are going to use this other block 2 to take the trade and remove other block 1. All right, let's move to our 1 hour time frame. I'm also going to like refine it to 1 hour order block, and after that go to 45 minutes and also refine the other block to 45 minutes, right? So this is break or structure to the upside, right? And we also have this break or structure to the upside, right? So we have this break or structure to the upside. So we have this break or structure to the upside. Price do not tap us in from this break. Price do not tap us in from here. So you are going to use one other block as liquidity. So one other block is going to be as liquidity. All right, this is the other block I'm going to use in our 30-minute time frame. In our 15-minute time frame, I'm going to also use this other block in our 15-minute time frame. So in US 30, right? So in US 30, I'm going to position for a buy first, but you really need to be careful around this corner. I'm going to position for a buy first here in US 30. So if price take away that zone, we are going to position for another buy at the next other block. So we are just going to position for it. So if price, but if you cannot handle this, if you cannot take two loss, right? If you cannot take this loss, please do not position at here. But if you can take the loss, no problem. So if you can take the loss, just position for a buy here. So if price stop us in, we'll move to the upside the rest. But if you cannot position for it, just use this one, right? Use the second order block, please. Use the second order block and use this first order block as liquidity. Use this first order block as liquidity. So it all depends on you. So it all depends on the order block you choose to use. So if you want to use this order block, it's okay for you, you use it. And if you want to use this other block as liquidity, you can use it as liquidity. If you want to use other block as liquidity, use it as liquidity. But if you want to position for the other block, you can position for the other block since we have a break of structure, right? So you can use this other block as liquidity if you wish, and position for a buy this other block to take to the upside. So I hope you guys are with me, right? Are you guys with me?
We are with you. We are with you, sir.
All right. All right. I just need someone to give me the last pair. This is just for US 30. So give me the last pair to analyze before I call to the analysis just today.
Analyze GBP.
You say?
Analyze GBP.
Europe USD.
Yeah. Euro.
GBP USD. GBP USD. GBP USD. All right.
Yes.
All right. Let me start from the 1 day time frame. All right, in the 1 day time frame, right? All I'm seeing here is that price is reacting from a supply zone. Yeah, after that reaction from supply zone, right? So we have this break or structure to the upside, which serves as our support zone. So the break or structure serves as our support zone. So in 4 hours time frame, in our 4 hours time frame, right? All we just need to do is to focus on the recent structure. All right, we have this internal break or structure to the upside. We have this internal break or structure to the upside. Price is reacting from a support here. All right, price is currently reacting from the support zone, which is sitting here. So in our 2 hours time frame, we have this zone which is currently sitting here. We have this other block which is currently like sitting here, right? In our 2 hours time frame, we have this other block which is currently like sitting here in our 2 hour time frame. So in our 1 hour time frame, let's refine the other block here. This is going to be the other block. Right, in our 45-minute time frame. All right, so in our 45-minute time frame, we'll just be refining everything. This is going to be this. We have this break of structure to the upside. Normally, right, we have this other block, right? So this other block, I call it inducement other block, because this other block will serve as an inducement just because how it looking. So how the other block is looking, we are going to use it. We have this demand zone which is currently like sitting here, but I'm not going to say that price won't like tap in from this inducement other block and move to the upside. So price may tap it and move to the upside, but for us to secure our capital, right, we just need to identify those inducement other block and use it as inducement. All right, we have this, because if you can like price has reacted from this inducement other block before going to the upside. So right, I also have this block. Okay, one thing I want you to know is this: price always react from other block, right? Price always react from other block. So price may react from this other block and give us a little move before you know price will retrace back and use this other block as liquidity, tap us in from the right other block and move price to the upside. So price may react from that order block. And after that, we have this 15-minute time frame, right? In our 15-minute time frame, this is order block we are going to like use in our 15-minute time frame, right? We're going to use this order block in our 15-minute time frame. But first, you see how price reacted from this order block, right? Price reacted from this order block and move to the upside. So the first shot, so since you have missed this first shot, right, which is currently like sitting here, since you have missed the first shot, so since you have missed this first shot, right, which is currently like sitting here, so it's on a probability like price is going to like return back from this order block. It's on a probability. But since we have missed this move, right, we are going to wait for it. We are going to wait for another buy at this spot. So we are going to wait for another buy at this spot. This is going to be another buy if we want to buy from. So our stop loss is going to be at this swing low. So our stop loss is going to be at this swing low and move price to the upside. So since we not catch this move, so our stop loss is going to be at our swing low. This is going to be like the order block. All right. Let's price return back here, tap us in, and move price to the upside. So this is just going to be the analysis on GPB USD. So all you also need to know is that price have already reacted from this order block and dish us this move to the upside. So if we could like read the internal like the internal structure right here, so we can read the internal structure right here. I want you to like see something, so you can position from this internal structure. You can also position from this internal structure, but be careful, please. So always trade the question. So we have this breakout structure to the upside, and after the breakout structure to the upside, we have this order block which is currently like so. You can position from this order block. You can position from this order block. Since price has cleared from this order block as liquidity, you can position from this order block and take a buy to the upside. And take this buy to the upside. We have this internal block currently that is sitting here. So you can position for a buy at this moment, at this break order block. Stop loss just 11 pips, 11.5 pips. Then your take profit should be at a point of reversal. This should be your take profit 1. So this should be your take profit 1. Or this should be also take profit 2. Take profit 2. Or take profit 2 and take profit 3. So this is going to be your take profit 3. So it all depends on how you're going to board. I always tell you guys should like make your TP more reliable, so that make it more reliable, so that in case because the market is uncertain, right? So the market is uncertain, so the market could like reverse and hit your SA at any time. So make your TP more reliable. So this is all for the class for today. So I'm going to like stop here for today's class. In case you want to join the fourth mentorship program, you can please message me on my WhatsApp or get to me on Telegram. Please, if you want to join the fourth mentorship, our class is going to start on 5th January. So I'm currently dealing with the third batch students.